And we're back from commercial. And now it's time for finishing off number 4. That bell means it's time to multiply all of our signs together.
Yeah.
All right. If you're following at home here, you get a minus, plus, a, ooh. Didn't see that one coming. Minus, plus. Well, what do you know? Mr. Wade, I'm fishing, and I got this fish finder. There's a big blob on the fish finder. I guess it must be a fish. You pull it up, it's a tire, okay? You pull it up, it's an old tire. Just because it's a critical number doesn't mean it's a nice, delicious fish. Okay, you follow me? It's an analogy. The little fish finders, you know, it like scans the bottom of the, okay? It's like, ooh, look at that big old fish. That's a tire, it's a shoe, all right? But it picked it up, okay? We got a false reading on the fish finder. So the 0 was critical, but it was not extreme. If you go up, up, is up a peak or valley? It's not a peak or valley, no. So it's a valley, up, down, up. All kinds of zigzagging here. So it turns out that the number of extrema you have is only what? Only 3 extrema, 2 valleys, 1 peak. 4 criticals, but only 3 extrema. Now if you put 4, there's no partial credit on this one. It's just an X. Okay? Because you just put 4, tried to cheat, and then do the number line test.
Trying to cheat.
Right? Yeah. You try to get 4 answers here, just say, I don't need no stinking first derivative test. Okay? When in actuality, you did. So the answer is 3, not 4. Right? Okay? So watch out for those tires and old shoes. Okay? Because you might find one by accident, and you have to prove that it's not really that.
So we're just putting on the number 3. Yeah.
So just 3, just put on the number 3, that's it. You don't have to listen now, just put 3. Okay?
So all the odd powers didn't affect anything, and it's
Right.
the same.
Exactly. Yeah, it's those even powers that cause the
Yeah.
problems. That's very good, son. Very nice.
Well, I thought there we go.
Very nice observation.
No, you just always count the ones where there's actually a sign change. Like, see right there, there's no sign.
Sign changers. All right. Okay. Now, let's go on to the others. Now, that's the longest one again. 4 is the longest one. Once you get over that hurdle, the rest of them go by pretty fast. Okay, so number 5. What is the key word in number 5?
Increasing.
Increasing.
Derivative.
Take a derivative as soon as you see increasing. Okay, increasing means slopes are positive. All right, y prime equals 6x squared plus 6x minus 36. Well, let's see. We always try to take out a radius common factor. 6. That's right. It is handcrafted, isn't it? Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome, students. All right. So now we have to factor this into that's 3 minus 2. Oh, it's oh so nice. 7 equals 0. 6 can't be 0. It's not that one. Negative 3. Positive 2. Take those and place them on a number line labeled y prime. Okay. Then you make your samples and you see what happens. All right. We can cut to the chase at this point if you want to just skip the sample points, but it's the same old sample points. Okay? Pick anything less than negative 3, and you got a what? Anyone? Can we do the sample test again? Well, I'm filling in empty boxes for you. That's a good study technique. All right? In between negative 3 and 2,
Negative.
you have negative. Thank you, sir. That's definitely better. Glad somebody did the sample test. And then a plus. Wow, I'm so surprised.
Why?
I'm not. Increase, decrease, increase. It's a snake with a bend in it. Okay? So if it doesn't match what you kind of think in your mind should happen, say, oh, I must have made a crazy mistake. Ah!
That's a crazy mistake, Ben.
All right, anyway, so where is this graph increasing? It would be from the beginning of time, negative infinity, all the way to negative 3, inclusive? No. It's not increasing at the peak. It is neither increasing nor decreasing, so you avoid it or exclude it with a parentheses. Oh, Mr. Wade, I have some more stuff to tell you about.
Union.
Union. And?
To
To infinity. Okay, there's your answer. Done. That's an easy one right there. Very easy.
Are we ever going to include stuff, or are we always using?
For the first root test, no.
No.
There are those, like that one weird problem you have, like greater than or equal to 0 and that kind of stuff. But on the first root test, you never use brackets. So that's a good point to make. So just remember that. Okay? No brackets, right? Bracket free. Okay.
We'll just bracket free that.
All right.
I'm not bracket free.
We won't be bracket free in May when we start May Madness.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Hey, it's Mario Bros.
Those calculus kids are like, can we please do May Madness in calculus? It's so much fun.
What's
I'm
the
like,
lowest they've
it's
ever
only in
been?
pre-cal. It's your only shot at May Madness. Right?
What's the lowest they've ever been in class one?
Oh, we had a 14th seed one time. Third lowest ranking student of 60 pre-calculus students went to the final four.
Was that
You
Lane?
never, yes, Lane Lattimore. That's right. You never know who can win in the brackets. All you have to do is study. Study and make effort, and you can beat anybody.
Just
Okay?
fine.
Nobody can beat Jared Shaman. He's invincible. Lane 100, Jared Shaman 99.
Oh.
You never know. You never know.
I remember that day that she was studying.
Oh, she was excited.
Yeah.
I could not believe I decided she's not gonna. She had a good run, but it's gonna end against Jared. And she did. You never know. You never know. All kinds of surprises we had. Okay, so number 6. Keyword.
Maximum.
Maximum. Buzzword.
Derivative.
Breakthrough. Okay, that's not this. All right, we just got a breakthrough. So take the derivative. It's going to be 4x minus 36x to the third. Okay. Let's see here.
Got a 4.
Greatest, yeah, let's take out 4x. All right. 4x times 1 minus. Ooh, and crap it again. Okay. Welcome, students. What does my grossly overweight art teacher used to say? You're welcome, students. But he would like talk like this constantly. And this is a very strange art teacher in high school. He would constantly talk like this to everybody. Never quite figured out why. So on this problem over here, we're going to make this picture. Very strange guy.
It's
Bravo.
Problem number 2.
Yeah, well, not the yeah, right. It was art class, but you know. Very, very strange guy. Anyways, still stuck in my mind after 30 years. I mean, 10, 15, 5 years, 5 years. Okay. High school just a couple years ago. All right, so 0, x equals 0 is one of the roots. Now, what about those other roots right there? You know what? That is plus or minus 1/3. And if it helps you, factor it into 1 minus 3x and 1 plus 3x, and you will see why it is plus or minus 1/3. Right there. Okay? So we get 3 solutions. All right, let's take those, place those on the number line, and we get negative 1/3, 0, and 1/3. Ooh, this is a tight squeeze this time. Something between 0 and 1/3. Yeah, 1/9, 1/8. 1 over anything that has a bigger denominator, right? Okay, 1/4.
182nd.
Okay, 1/82nd, anything, whatever you want to squeeze in there, and then same thing over here. The bigger the denominator, the smaller the number. Okay, 100.
Negative 100.
Okay, negative 100. All right, now, negative 100 times 4 is negative. Negative 1/4 times 4 is negative. Positive 1/4 times 4 is positive. And 100 times 4 is positive. Okay, first one's pretty easy. Now think about the squares. Negative 100 squared is huge. And it's 1 minus gigantic, which is,
Negative.
yeah, because it's 1 minus gigantic, right? Okay? Now, negative 1/4 squared is what? 1/16. What's 1 minus 9/16? Yep, 1 minus less than a whole, right? Okay. Same thing with this one, right here. If you put in 1/4, won't you again get 1 minus 9/16? And finally, 1 take away a huge number, plus, minus, plus, minus. Oh, I'm so surprised. Increase, decrease, increase, decrease. Okay? Up, down, up, down. All right? The original function was a parabola, concave down, bend. Okay? MJ. All right, we're looking for what, number 6, the absolute maximum. All right, not the relative, but the absolute highest. It's going to be a competition.
Those two plus
Two peaks. Whoever's taller is the absolute. If they're tied, we take them both. Okay? So who is the tallest? All right? It's going to be like the stock market. Stock market went up to here, then it went to there, then it went up to there. Okay? Where was the stock market the highest? Well, let's find out. To judge height and depth in math, we use the what coordinate? Height and depth is the y coordinate, which you can only find in the original equation. There you go. So let's start with the positive 1/3. That's an easy one. It's better than negative. Let's take 1/3, put it back up here, and let's see what happens. 2 times 1/3 squared minus 9 times 1/3 to the 4th. Oh, Mr. Wade, I don't want to take 1/3 to the 4th power. Well, then don't. Okay? Factor, yes. There are always things to factor. Always in these problems, okay? Make it easier on yourself. I don't want to do that either. I mean, we could, but let's avoid it. Could we factor out a 1/3 squared? And it would leave you with 2 minus 9 times 1/3 squared. That just made that problem a little bit easier. And the more you take out, the easier it gets. Watch this. What's 1/3 squared? 1/9. 1/3 squared is also 1/9 times 9 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now that's easy. That's a lot better than doing 1/3 to the 4th power. Okay? Can you get 1/9?
When I got negative, just be the same.
Very good. This coordinate is 1/3, 1/9. When you plug in negative 1/3, we have what types of powers?
Even.
Even powers give you the same result, don't they? Guess what we have? We have a tie. So both 1/3 and negative 1/3, 1/9 are keepers.
Can you put plus or minus 1/3 and then?
Only if they have the same y coordinate, which they do. So you can put, to impress Mr. Wade, plus or minus 1/3, 1/9 all together. Very nice. Do that. Okay, so it's a tie, even both. Okay. All right, now number 7. Number 7, we have a keyword, decreasing. Okay. Well, I guess just take that 2, put it down in front with the x.
No, 49.
Oh, you got to do the chain, the product rule with the chain at the end. Okay? So make sure you do the product. Do not bring that 2 down to the front. So, ho, high is this times that plus high times, oh, be careful with the ho part here. 2 to the front
Stays the same.
stays the same.